Today we were talking with Grave Digger. Now, if you have like a 4-decade-long career and you write me an email about how you are ready to open up the new chapter of your career, I'm like, I need to know more about that. So we did a quick check-in with them and see what it's all about. Find out in today's interview. Enjoy. I got the announcement of the new single, The Grave is Yours, and it was written there that you are ready to open the next chapter of your more than 4 decades long band career. So I was really wondering if you could explain to us what we can expect from that.
Yeah, I think we are going back to our own roots, and we want to do some straight heavy metal again, not a concept CD or something like that. And I think the next record will be more in the veins of Heart of Darkness or the Reaper album or the first 3 ones, you know. So you can expect some real focused straight heavy metal from Grave Digger.
Yeah, because I found it funny, the B-side of the single, if you can still call it these days, was the Back to the Roots song, and I saw you re-recorded that. So is that giving a bit of tribute to those first albums?
Yeah, I think Back to the Roots is a classic song from a long gone period of Grave Digger, and we discovered it again for the band now, and with a new guitar player. He's a real metal fan. I can tell the people Tobias Kersting, and he brought back this typical metal spirit in the band, and if you have seen that we going back to the old logo again without the skies in the logo. And yes, I'm looking forward because it's that the Reaper album and the first record was something. Grave Digger was more authentic, you know, than we were on the last albums. And every time you have a little change, and I think for the last decade of the band, more or less, I prefer this kind of approach for the new album also. And if you listen to the new single, you see what you will listen and see what happened.
Yeah, you mentioned your new guitarist Tobias. Can you tell me a little bit how he changed the dynamics? You said he's really into that metal sound, so.
Yeah, Axel Ritt was more a hard rock guitar player, you know, because his roots are more in the hard rock based stuff. And with his former band's Domain, he made some progressive, some hard rock stuff. He never played metal before, you know. And when I asked him in 2009 to replace Manny Smith for a show in Brazil, and then we decided to carry on, and we had a long time together. But at the end, Tobias is a big Running Wild fan, and he also listened to Grave Digger his whole life, more or less. And he is breathing metal, you know. And if I talk to him and say, hey, we need this guitar riff or this, and can you play this in that style, he is really able to do that. And all what he's playing, we made one show together a couple of weeks ago at the Doro 40 years anniversary. And was really happy because after a long time, I listened again to the Excalibur solo in the original, you know. Axel did it in his own way, and Tobias plays it like it was composed, you know, and that is the difference.
Yeah. I saw he was now also co-writing for the new single.
Yeah, normally I always working together with the guitar players and also with Jens Becker, the bass player, and we composed the songs. And yes, he got some credits too.
Yeah, cool. Are you going to record a video for this song?
Yeah, not a personal video. Like we did do some lyric video again, and but not. I think that videos are more or less that, you know, and to invest a lot of money in videos nobody's watching, it's a bit boring, you know. So we do a good lyric video that people can watch and see the lyrics at the end, and listen to the songs. I think that is the most important thing, and not four old men jumping around a Christmas tree, you know.
Well, yeah. So I was wondering why you chose for back to the roots, but you kind of answered that question already. So that's good. And yeah, you have this very long discography, and I wondered if you think what album will represent your roots best, other than like the first three that you mentioned.
I think the Reaper album is a very classic one, and also the Grave Digger album. You know, we did some cool stuff between that. It was Tunes of War and Knights of the Cross and Excalibur, this Middle Age trilogy. But at the end, we like to do some more authentic metal again, you know, and without any schnick schnack, you know, and that is the main focus we are working now. Okay. We will also change the set list for the next live shows a little bit more to the past and not to the Axel Ritt era. So people can listen to some songs they never listened a long time ago, you know. Also Back to the Roots, which is really a classic one.
Cool. Yeah, I saw you had some shows announced already. Can we expect you to see in Europe also?
Yeah, we will play in Sweden at the beginning of March, and we will do some Spain shows in May, I think. We do the Keep It True Festival in April. And yeah, a lot of things coming up for the band. So meanwhile, we are working on new songs. And I think that the new album will be released in January 2025.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I've seen also some of the albums have a really like clear concept that you made in the past. How do you look at that for the new album then? Is that?
I think the concept of the new album is to have no concept.
Ah, cool. So all free.
We want to do some free stuff again and not get into the boundaries of a strong concept. I don't say that we will never do it again, but in the moment we don't have any ideas, and we are focused more on the stuff we are composing now, and writing songs about horror stories or different things, you know.
Okay, interesting. I'm curious how that's gonna come together then. Yeah. So I saw you also gonna be on the metal cruise in the US, isn't it?
Yes, on the 20,000 tons of metal in the end of January. That is always a pleasure to be there. It's fun because in Europe is deepest winter time. Yeah. And to get some sun and some heat is always a welcome. And yes, it's always a good atmosphere on the boat. And we will play 2 different set lists there, and one is more focused to the Middle Age stuff, and the other is more focused to the older stuff of Grave Digger.
Oh, nice. So people can like see both sides there. Nice. Yes. Nice. Okay, well, I don't have a lot more questions than this. Maybe one more is, do you have a Christmas wish or some wisdom for the world to share?
For the world, it's the biggest wish is freedom, you know, peace on earth, because it's Christmas time. And if I see looking around, also near Europe, you know, like Ukraine or Israel, and I don't have any understanding for war. So my biggest wish is everybody should live in peace together, and that is my biggest wish for Christmas.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and have a nice Christmas time.
You too. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.